Welcome to Worldwide Guardians of the Truth, where we strive to provide the end user with alternative ways of thinking about their health, politics, and world events. Our topic of interest for today's discussion is based on the book Operation Paradise, written by George Ritschl. Orgone energy is a vital, primal, non-material element that exists in the universe. Isaac Newton once said, "To every action there is always an equal and opposite or contrary reaction." Simply put, there is powerful and deadly energy in the unseen realm. The book further explores the tools that can be used to counter the effects of deadly energy. According to Wilhelm Reich, the concept of orgone energy can only be understood if we understand the world we live in. All living matter holds an energetic life force that could be harnessed to improve the environmental conditions. When grasping our environment, Wilhelm Reich further stated, when natural elements like gemstones, orgone energy generating devices can shift negative energies and prevent buildup of these negative energies in your environment. Knowledge is power. People in possession of this knowledge usually uses it for personal gains, breaking the natural laws of the universe. All occult foundations base their learning and principles on sacred secrets and generation of orgone energy. Another example of mass manipulation is money, that is used as a doctrine to generate fear and obtain control on all fronts. The author takes it a step further and says the elite make use of technologies like chemtrails or the high-frequency active Auroral research program or the mass hypnosis scam of money to control the actions from their back seat. The form of control can take many forms, but can be summarized as follows: any consistent manipulation of thought, perception, or mental state. He also mentions that all our education systems, the media, advertising, and the prevailing cultural forces work in unity to create a particular perception of reality. Their main goal is to induce a sufficient level of fear into individuals or a society so that they may accept any help by the manipulator. This done on a macro-political and individual level. Some manipulation tools include, but are not limited to, electromagnetic blanket created in our atmosphere by the myriads of transmitters. Technologies like the HAARP, High Altitude Auroral Research Project, or ISCAT, is designed to control the weather and the individual mind. If you look at the consciousness spectrum discovered by Professor David R. Hawkins, it is clear that exposure to certain frequency ranges could affect the way we think, introduce negative feelings. This feeds directly into the pharmaceutical industry providing medication, the food industry poison our foods with preservatives causing health issue. It is an evil cycle understood by the elite to manipulate masses. It is to be noted that the ubiquitous microwave transmitters, sold to the populace as necessary for cell phone communications, play a major role in this undeclared war against humankind's mind and vitality. Chemtrails create drought by binding water molecules. They work like a desiccating agent. Now we have been told that spraying was originally developed to create rain. Chemtrails can't be confused with contrails, that are stripes of concealed water produced by aircraft when traveling at very high altitudes and disappear within minutes, leaving no residue. All the manipulation tools used by elite contradicts the importance of human nature. It is important to note that all genuine healing traditions focuses on energetic and spiritual view of life and human nature. From religion backed by years of practices, it is common practice to channel energy towards the patient by laying of hands, mental focusing, and working with crystals, plants, prayer, or any other means. Energy is freely available to us all. When used in harmony with nature, one could convert deadly energy to powerful energy by understanding the fundamental principles of orgone energy. Energy is freely available to all. The secret is how you generate the energy to replace dead orgone energy with powerful orgone energy that would create an enlightened environment. Org-1 energy is linked to advanced scientific concepts, which allow the end user to draw energy from the ether, supported by numerous scientists and inventors' discoveries that are being suppressed by the petrochemical cartel. George Ritschl describes orgonite as a matrix of metal particles suspended in resin, normally contains a mix of 50/50ths by volume and producing a vitalizing effect on all directions. Org-1 energy is similar to what the ancients have called prana, chi, or universal energy. Org-1 is created by layering organic and inorganic materials that are able to harness this vital life force energy and amplify it so you can actually feel a sensation with it. The book Operation Paradise, Effective Environmental Healing outlines an arsenal that could be used to combat deadly Org-1 energy, convert the energy to powerful harmonizing energy that allows all life to flourish. Doesn't this sound like paradise? The arsenal of the peaceful Org-1 gorilla consists of the Don Croft Cloudbuster. Typical effects of orgonite cloudbusters are increased rainfall in drought areas, increased plant growth, increased animal fertility and health, reduced pollution including the so-called chemtrails, general improvement of the ambient etheric energy field with a multitude of mental and health effects. The Holy Hand Grenade. Typical effects of the Holy Grenade are neutralize large arrays of cell phone towers and other EMF and HARP generators. Assist in the transformation process and balancing our energy centers, our chakras. Energy radius is a radius of up to 500 meters. The Tower Buster. Typical effects of the Tower Buster are neutralize cell phone towers and other EMF and HARP generators. Assist in balancing energy at a negative specific site like government institutions, graves, and educational centers. Increase in overall environmental conditions for both fauna and flora. The Earth Pipe. Typical effects of the Earth Pipe are ideal for neutralizing any form of geopathic stress. Protection against negative frequencies. Assist in stress management. The Org-1 Zapper. Typical effects of the zapper are kills parasites in the intestines by using sound. Assist in organ functions. Assist body in elimination of environmental waste. Each Org-1 device of the Gorilla Arsenal would be discussed in depth on another video. The following can be concluded. The petrochemical cartel and other elite members share the understanding of deadly and powerful Org-1 energy and how to utilize those tools for their own beneficial gain. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share for more content like this.